Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we're going to continue the series of primes versus zooms, and today we're going to do the 50mm f1.2 and we're going to use the 24-70 f2.8. We're just testing out the look, which one looks better. I'm going to show you a bunch of different samples between this one and this one. I am going to be using figurines, and then I will be using myself because I will put these two lenses on the camera so you guys can see what it looks like. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? We're all ready. Let's get to it. Let's start. All right, disclaimer, I went a little bit over with the zoom, so I'm at 51mm instead of 50, but the composition is kind of the same. So the pictures on the left are gonna be pictures from the 24-70 at 51mm at 2.8, and the pictures on the right are gonna be from the 50mm at 1.2, and they're both gonna stay wide open the whole time. So if we take a look at the picture from the 24-70, we can see that the background is blurred out. So if you didn't know any better, you could say that this is a prime lens. We know it's not, but it definitely has that look. The compression is there, the background is just blurred out. Now the only thing with the background is the smoothness of the background compared to the 50 f1.2. There's a big difference. And yeah, unlike the other two videos, instead of playing at 1.4, now we're down to 1.2, which is a pretty decent difference, especially adding the compression of the 50mm. Personally love the 50 at 1.2. This is probably my favorite lens that I own, and it's because of that 1.2 aperture. I think it gives a look that is hard to replicate. I'm also going to be biased. I love primes. Throughout this whole series, I've been loving primes, but I wanted to show you, I want you to see the difference. Do you prefer the picture from the 24-70, or do you prefer the picture from the 50 at 1.2? I think both look great. I wouldn't be upset with either of them, but I personally like the 50 f1.2. Now let's focus on the background. When it comes to foreground in this picture, first of all, I don't like either because pickle rig, it looks super messy. But if we take the XC4, for example, that's right here in the middle, I have to say I like better the one from the 24-70. It's just smoother. I feel like in here, these highlights, they pop out. They're very noticeable. I think it's very distracting from the background that we're trying to focus on. But in here, they're very smooth and gentle. So when it comes to foreground elements, I definitely like the 24-70 better at 2.8. But this is not a downside for the 50 1.2. Why? Because you can stop down the 50 to a 2.8 and get the same image. So again, I think the advantage goes to the 50 1.2. But then again, it depends on what you want. Do you want the versatility, or do you want the look? That is, I feel like that's what it comes down to. I really want the look of the 1.2. It's just something that most cameras cannot match, and it's something different. But the 24-70 definitely takes it when it comes to versatility. You have a ton of range from one lens, but when it comes to the look, which one do you guys like more? I go with the 1.2. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what your opinion is. Alright guys, so right now I'm using the 24-70 at 50 2.8. I tried to get the same composition. Literally, this is as far as it goes. I cannot push the camera any further back. What do you think? I'm trying to see it. It's very far away. I think that you're getting as much separation as the 35 1.4 because of the compression. That's my thought at the moment. But what do you think? Do you like it? Let me know down in the comments below what you think. I'm gonna put on the 50, and it's gonna be a 1.2, so that shit's gonna, I mean, that's gonna blow up. But let's try it out. Let's see how it looks. Come to me. Come to me, focus. All right. Damn. Here we are at the 50mm f1.2 from Sony. It's at f1.2 and the ISO is actually at 80. What do you think of this one? I'm looking trying to look at the Ninja from back here, but I think it looks pretty good. I hate that it's just so far away. It's just, I feel like I'm detached. Like, it feels different than having the camera closer to you. Do I feel less scared, more scared, vulnerable? Do I like it more than the 24 1.4 or the 35 1.4? Hard to say. What do you think? Yeah, this is like my favorite lens, so I'm pretty stoked to be putting it on and doing these talking heads with that lens, because I've never tried it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, please. I'm so curious. Do you like the 24mm f2.8 at 50, or do you like the 50 f1.2 at 1.2? Your choice, your decision. It's all on you now. Let's just say I get in a little bit closer, right? I'm gonna bring the camera closer just to see. So this is, I believe this is where the 35 was. It's blowing up everything. I mean, it's pretty blown up. I'm gonna bring it in even closer to show you what it would look like on the 24 area. This is where the 24 was. I mean, my face is too close, but everything's just blurred out.